A very warm evening to all of you. I am Sheetal and you're watching Hitbullseye. And I welcome you back to yet another wonderful video related to this session that we have been, the series of session that we have been having for CUET relevant topics, specifically for the verbal section. So we have been doing so many topics, we have been covering up all the important and relevant topics that we believe will surely come up in your upcoming, or let's say whenever you have your CUET exams. We have done antonym synonym practice, we have done analogies question, and we have had a wonderful response from your side. So in today's live also, we have come up with a wonderful topic, which is one word substitution. So let me see if I'm clearly audible and visible. Alright. So without any further ado, let's begin with it. Let's understand what one word substitution is and how to deal with these questions in a very smart, subtle way. Alright. So first of all, what are one word substitutions? One word substitution will give you a question in which there will be a group of words. It can be a phrase, it can be a clause, and it needs to be replaced with one word that the meaning of which is same, that justifies or clarifies the same thing. So instead using of a lengthy phrase, we will replace it with one word suitable for it. This replacement saves a repetition of words. Obviously it makes your language more attractive, and it further clarifies the intended meaning of that word. So let's practice some questions related to it, and let's see how many students are going to reply in this session. Alright. So the first question before you is study of languages. Can you tell me that one word which means study of languages, or which is related to study, or let's say history of languages, development of languages? See, if you just specifically talk about learning a language and learning all the nuances of a language, we call it linguistics. But here when we are talking about study of languages, or its history, or its relation with other languages, we call it as philology. So philology is the stream or branch that deals with study of languages and their history. How have they evolved over the time, how they have influenced each other, the languages. Moving on to the next question, which is the science of human development. So you are sure to get many such questions which will talk about the science, as in the study of any particular thing. There are different names for it. So can you tell me what is the science of human development? This can also be called science of languages or study of languages. Yes, the science of human development. If you know, human is also known as anthrope. Anything related to human or human evolution is also known as anthrope. So this study is known as anthropology. Now, how to remember these words? इन वर्ड्स को याद करने के बहुत सारे तरीके होते हैं, जिनमें से एक है लर्निंग द रूट वर्ड्स. तो अगर आपको बहुत सारे वर्ड्स में से किसी न किसी वर्ड का रूट वर्ड पता होगा, यू विल बी बेटर बी एबल टू एलिमिनेट द अदर ऑप्शंस एंड वाइजली गेस द राइट वन. तो जहाँ पर भी suffix लगे LOGY, which is logy, it means it is something related to study of something, right? Another thing, anthro, I've already told you, is related to human evolution, development of human. तो anthro भी एक root word है और logy भी एक root word है. It means study of human evolution or human development. Wonderful words indeed. Let's see the third one, mapping of earth and its formation. Can anyone tell me what is the right word for this? Mapping of earth and its formation. The right word. Another root word that we are going to do today related to earth is geo. And the right answer is geography. Now geography and geology are a little bit different from each other. When I say geology, it only means the surface area or the landscape of the earth, anything that comes on the landscape of the earth without the interaction of human in it. So that is known as study of earth and landscape is known as geology. And when human interaction also comes into the natural things and study of the earth along with the human interaction and the way humans change it, alter it, is known as geography. This is the difference between geology and geography. Guys, if you do a comparative study like this, you will always remember the words and you will enjoy learning these words even more. Right? So next is scientific study of bodily diseases. क्या बोलते हैं हम scientific study को जो related है bodily diseases से. So if you can remember, bodily diseases means it is related to pathology. Moving on to the last word of this slide, study of birds. What do you call study of birds? Now again, this type of questions can also be seen in exams. Study of various things. What is it known as? We have just taken example of birds. It is known as ornithology. Someone who has an inclination towards the study of birds is known as ornithologist, and the study of birds is known as ornithology. And do you know who is the birdman of India, the famous ornithologist of India? It is Salim Ali. So Salim Ali is one such person who has written tremendous works on the birds and their study. Let's now see some other words. The sixth is study of collection of coins, tokens, paper money, etc. which we all had an inclination towards. बचपन में सबको शौक था tokens और coins को collect करने का, right? तो ऐसे एक इंसान को जो tokens, coins को collect करे उसे क्या बोलते हैं? Can you guess? Let's see who will be able to guess this one. All right. So the right answer to this one is numismatics. So I know this might be a word for many and maybe they've heard it for the first time. So what am I going to do is, जो भी मुझे words ऐसे लगेंगे कि new हैं या आपने पहली बार सुने होंगे, I'll put a star on front of it और आप उस word को note down कर सकते हो. Even while you are watching this video, try seeing how many words were you able to guess correctly. It's going to be really interesting if you do it that way. तो जो study या collection करता है coins की, tokens की and paper money की, उसे कहते हैं numismatics. Study of religion, or let's say study of God related aspects. What do you call it? ऐसी एक study को हम क्या बोलेंगे? इसे हम कहेंगे theology. और जो ये study करेगा उसे हम कहेंगे theologist. Alright, another word that I can remember of after doing this word theology is someone who doesn't believe in God is known as atheist. Can you find the similar sound? यहाँ पर जो TH वाली sound है, theology, theologist, atheist, THE, तो ये सभी words related होते हैं God से या religion से. Another root word guys, अगर आपको इस word की recognition है तो you will be able to guess when one such question comes in exam. So anything related to God or religion will have this word THE. These are the ways of remembering words. एक बार word को याद करके समझना is very easy, but to retain it in your memory and you can use it at the right point of time is something that is difficult. तो उसके लिए बहुत सारे methods होते हैं, जैसे कि learning the root words या फिर association method by which you can remember the words for a longer time. And it becomes really necessary to accumulate all those good words and accumulate that vocabulary if you want to go for a competitive exam. Moving on to the next word, study of the relation between the organism and their environment. Guys, now what is that word? Anything related to environment, उसमें एक common sound क्या होती है? Isn't it eco? जो हम सब ने read किया अपने school time में. It is ecology. Logy is again study. मैंने आपको बताया था logy एक root word है, एक ऐसा suffix है जिसे हम add करते हैं जब हम study की बात करते हैं. Study of science of insects. Now this is interesting. ये बहुत सारे लोगों को शायद नहीं पता हो. Ants या फिर insects की study को क्या बोलते हैं? Can you guess it? Yes, guys. And the word is entomology. Entomology related to study of ants. अब इसे आप कैसे याद रख सकते हैं? Insects की sound और ant की sound, isn't it same? Ant, ant, ant. And entomology similar sound. तो ऐसे आप associate करके इस word को learn कर सकते हैं. I hope up until now every word is clear. Let's see some other words. One with unlimited power. क्या कहेंगे एक ऐसे इंसान को? Someone who is all powerful, जिसके पास ultimate power हो. क्या कहेंगे हम ऐसे इंसान को? This is related to, the jargon is related to polity. ऐसी एक गवर्नमेंट जो ultimate power practice करे उसे कहेंगे autocracy. And the person will be known as autocrat. Moving on to the next one, the doctor who attends to child delivery. Child delivery है guys, child related doctor नहीं है, तो it's not pediatrician. What can it be? Try guessing it. Let's see who's gonna answer it the first. Who's gonna be the first one? All right, this is again a wonderful word. तो इसका right answer है obstetrician. Obstetrician, a doctor who specializes in study or who attends to the pregnant women or child delivery is known as obstetrician. This is how you pronounce it, obstetrician. Moving on to the next word, the doctor who treats skin diseases. अब ये तो बहुत सारे लोगों को पता होगा, skin disease वाले डॉक्टर को क्या बोलते हैं? Dermatologist. Right? I hope all of you were able to guess at least this one. One who is all powerful. अब इससे हम दो word और याद कर सकते हैं. Someone who is all powerful is known as omnipotent. Potent is related to potential and power. This is again a root word. And omni is all encompassing. So potent is related to potential and power. तो इसका right answer हुआ omnipotent. And who is the omnipotent? The God with capital G. हम कहते हैं ना कि भगवान जो है वो हर जगह है और powerful है. Right? Now this reminds me of two more words, which is omnipresent. Omnipresent is present everywhere. Again, it is used in context of God or supernatural power. कि भगवान omnipotent है, omnipresent है, and omniscient, who's aware of everything, knows everything. So these are three words. Just by learning one word, you are able to learn three words. Every time you go for learning one word substitution words, try remembering and learning new words also related to it. One who talks while sleeping. Now this is again a very interesting one. What do you call it? जो नींद में बात करे उसे क्या कहते हैं? Somniloquist. Someone who talks in sleep. Now this reminds me of another word, which is loquacious. Now this word is again someone who is very talkative, who likes talking too much, is loquacious. Loquacious, and this is somniloquist. Right? Let's see some more words. First one, The doctor who treats eye diseases, what do we call it? Now this might again be difficult for some. This is known as ophthalmologist. A doctor who treats diseases of eyes is known as ophthalmologist. One who is violently against established beliefs and tradition, जो हर tradition या belief को challenge करे या उसके against हो, इसे क्या बोलते हैं? Another very interesting word, guys. It is known as iconoclast. Moving on to the next one. One who walks at night and sleep. तो एक था जो one who talks and sleep, another is one who walks and sleep. Can you guess the right word for this one? Let's see. Yes, guys. Another very interesting word. It is known as noctambulist. Noctambulist, जो नींद में चलता हो, who walks at night and sleep, is known as noctambulist. The person is known as noctambulist. One who is both inwards and outwards, या कह सकते हैं जो introvert भी हो, extrovert भी हो, depending upon the situation. A person who is both. So we often answer this question saying either you are introvert or extrovert. But there is a third category also. It is known as ambivert, जो situationally introvert भी हो और extrovert भी हो, उसे हम कहते हैं ambivert. Right? Alright, let's see some more questions related to it. One who doesn't consume alcohol. What do you call a person who doesn't consume alcohol? The right word for this is teetotaler. Teetotaler. So a person who doesn't consume alcohol is known as teetotaler. जिसे किसी भी नशे की आदत ना हो. One who easily believes others. What will you call a person who easily believes other? It is credulous. One who is extravagantly romantic, chivalrous, impractical. So this is not in a very positive context. जो romantic हो, chivalrous हो और impractical हो, तो वो person जो है वो impractical या illogical भी है in some context. तो ऐसे एक इंसान को हम क्या कहेंगे? It is known as chaotic. So this is a word which is derived from Spanish language based on a Spanish character of Don Cervantes' novel whose name was Don Quixote, or let's say Don Quixote. Some people call it Quixote, some call it Quixote. So this you can say Quixotic also, Quixotic also, whatever you like. So Quixotic is the proper Spanish pronunciation, Quixotic is the English pronunciation. So this person, because he was always more of a romantic, a chivalrous and impractical person. So this is derived from this particular character. I hope you did enjoy and you did get some idea about what kind of one-word substitutions can come. It can be based on either the person, what do you call certain people who practice some kind of science or study. Then it can be based on study of different kind of things. It can be based on different relation. Like for example, one who doesn't like marrying can be known as, one who is a man-hater is known as misandrist, or a person who hates women is misogynist. So there are many words like this. What you can do is go list by list. Haters, for example, people who hate something. And then murderers, people who murder their own father. The killing of the father is known as patricide, killing of the mother is known as matricide. So this is how there are different ways of learning one word substitution. If you anyhow feel that the video was helpful to you, we would come up with more such words. You just have to inform us about this in the chat box. If you like the video, do not forget to like, share and subscribe it, and stay tuned to our channel. Thank you so much.